Hey guys, it's Kate, and today I'm going to be doing a comparison and wear test between both of these new brow microfilling pens. So this is the Benefit Brow microfilling pen. I've actually already done a review on it. So if you want to see more in depth about just that product, you can click the card right there. But I'm actually going to be comparing it against the new Tarte DIY Brow Detailing Pen. So basically I'm going to be doing a demo and also an 8-hour wear test to really see how they look throughout the day. But briefly, I'm just going to go over both of the products quickly, the prices, ounces, stuff like that, and then I'm just going to jump into the demo. Okay, so first of all, for the Tarte Big Ego DIY Brow Detailing Pen, I got mine in the shade Taupe. So there's actually only 3 shades. This one is probably, it's more like for blondes, but I feel like it did kind of work for my hair color. It retails for $21. It also comes with 0.03 ounces. So the product claims that it lasts 24 hours and that it's smudge proof, waterproof, and sweat proof. It also said it came with a spoolie, and I got really excited because I love spoolies with brow products, but look at the spoolie it came with. It's just a little tiny plastic one. I was like, how couldn't you just attach it to the other end of it and just have a different cap? It kind of, I don't know, it's just like, it's nice that they included one, but like I wish they just would have attached it to the actual product. Now for the Benefit Brow microfilling pen, I got mine in the shade Blonde, which is actually a lot darker, and this is actually the lightest shade. I feel like there's only 4 shades, but they definitely should have added a little bit lighter of a one, because if you're actually blonde, I think this will be too dark for you because it works really well with me. It retails for $4 more than the other one, so it's actually $25, and it comes with less product, 0.02 ounces. There's obviously no spoolie that comes with this, which is kind of disappointing, but it does also claim 24-hour wear. So that's just kind of a quick overview of both of the products. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. So before I do a demo, I do want to show you both of these close up in the applicators. So this is the Tarte DIY pen. As you can see, it's more of like a chunky packaging, more plastic. I feel like the Benefit one just looks better overall, but the applicators are actually very different. So first of all, the Tarte DIY pen in the shade Taupe has more of like a brush applicator, and it is slanted. Here are some swatches. I already did some swatches, that's, you can see, but here are some swatches. You can go a little bit lighter and make it a little bit thin, but as you can see, the applicator is a little bit like chunky in a way, so it's hard to get super thin lines. Now for the Benefit Brow microfilling pen, I already did a review on this, but I got the shade Blonde, and as you can see, the applicator is much different. It has kind of like 3 different little like felt tip pens on it, and it is slanted also. I'll do some swatches for you here. So this is if you hold the brush down, but you can also hold it sideways and do flicking motions upward to really get those like brow microblading strokes. As you can see, here are more examples here. It is kind of hard to get really precise little lines, especially when I'm showing you like this, but this shade is a lot darker, whereas the Tarte one does seem a little bit more warmer and lighter. So both of them require you to like shake it a lot, and I'm going to start with the Tarte one on this eyebrow. Now, as you can see, I do have a lot of like eyebrow hair. Like I don't have very sparse brows, but there are some spots in here that I personally like to fill. I like to brush my eyebrows up. So I'm gonna hold this like that so that the larger end of the slant is like down, and I'm just gonna flick. Wow, okay. This product definitely feels a lot more liquidy than the Benefit one, and I feel like when you put it on, more product is dispersed and you can really tell that it's coming off, if that makes sense. I don't like to bring any of it in my inner brow. I like to focus it on this area. It's very liquidy, but I feel like these strokes are a lot thicker. Obviously, I mean, if you can look at the brush, it's very thick compared to the Benefit one. So I feel like they are kind of like chunky little strokes I'm getting there. You can kind of like rub it off if you make a mistake. I kind of want to start defining. Wow, okay. Well, that color is definitely interesting for me. It's a little too warm for my eyebrows. Wow, this product is very liquidy. I feel like you can tell that my eyebrow hairs like are a little wet. I mean, it's super easy to apply. I mean, it comes right off. I kind of feel like this brow pen is meant for people like me who have a lot of brow hair to begin with, because it kind of like softly just fills in some of those like extra areas. But honestly, I feel like if you don't really have a lot of hair on your eyebrows and want to get that like stroke-like effect, I feel like that's impossible with this pen. Like, this applicator is just a little bit too thick to get those like eyebrow hair strokes. I feel like it's more just for like lightly filling in. It is a really nice formula. It goes on super easily. It's very liquidy, and we are going to be doing a wear test to see like how it wears after about 8 hours. Both of these products do promise 24-hour wear. I don't know about that. I know the Benefit one does last a pretty long time, so we'll see about this one. I'm not going to add anything to this eyebrow. I kind of like the way it looks like that. I just wish the color was a little bit less warm and they had a broader like color range. But definitely, if you have eyebrows like me and you're just looking for something easy, quick to fill them in, this is actually pretty good. I am enjoying it. I just don't think it creates that like micro brow effect, which is kind of what it's for. So now we're going to be moving on to the Benefit Brow Micro Filling Pen. So I like to do the same technique, except I like to hold the brush on its side and go up like this. Flick. I feel like the Benefit pen just disperses less product. It's a little bit less liquidy, so I feel like not as much comes off, which is also, it kind of makes it easier to control. So I'm going to still hold it on its side and flick up. And then to like create that like arch, I actually hold it the other way and kind of just do strokes down. Whoops. See, I made a mistake, but the nice thing with the Benefit one, you can kind of just rub it off immediately before it sets. But once again, this one doesn't come with a spoolie, so I'm going to take the Tarte spoolie, kind of brush it up. Now, normally I actually wouldn't really apply this much product to my brows. I normally on an everyday basis don't even put anything on my eyebrows, but for the purpose of this review, I want to put a lot of products. My eyebrows are probably a lot darker than normal today. I wanted to put a lot of product to really see how it lasts, but here it is. So the Tarte one is on this side, and then the Benefit one is on this one. I'm assuming on camera you can probably tell the Tarte one is a little bit warmer, whereas the Benefit one is a little bit darker and more cooler brown. In comparison, they did achieve very similar effects on my eyebrows because I do have a lot of brow hair. I feel like if you have a lot of brow hair, they're both super similar. I'd go with whatever one has a better color match for you. But if you're someone who doesn't have a lot of brow hair, I'd recommend going for the Benefit microfilling pen, or maybe, I know Anastasia came out with a microfilling brow pen too, so maybe that one, but I feel like those ones achieve really thinner strokes, whereas the Tarte one, it's just a little bit chunky and thin. It's more like a crayon type of thing, if that makes any sense. But honestly, both my eyebrows right now look super similar. So currently it is 12 o'clock. I'm going to touch base at about 4 p.m. and then another 4 hours later for the 8-hour total wear test and tell you how they both lasted. I'm not going to add a clear brow gel. Usually I would add the Anastasia clear brow gel to cement my brows in place, but I just really want to see how these work on their own and how they wear and if they actually hold up to that 24-hour wear. I mean, it's only going to be 8 hours, but we'll see how they look. Okay, so it is currently 4:16. It's been about 4 hours, and I'm in natural lighting right now because I just want to show you. So here's what the eyebrows look like. I mean, it's only been 4 hours, so I don't really expect much to change, but they look pretty much exactly the same. Like, nothing is smudged or flaked on either side. I think they look great. So both the eyebrows honestly look the exact same as 4 hours ago, but I think at the 8-hour mark, I'm going to test like the waterproof one because Tarte says it's supposed to be waterproof. So I think I'm going to dab some water on both eyebrows and like just see how they look or if they smudge. But right now it looks pretty good. So I'll touch back in with you guys in about 4 hours. Okay, so we're at the end of the wear test. It's currently about 8 o'clock and I'm just going to do a really quick like water test sort of. I don't know, but I have a water bottle and I have paper towels. The Tarte one's on this side and the Benefits one is on this one. So the Benefit one says it'll last 24 hours, same with the Tarte one, except the Tarte one also says that it's waterproof. So we're gonna kind of test that out. Let's see. First I'm gonna dab. I'm really trying to soak it. It's pretty soaked. Oh, I also, before I did this, I forgot to mention, literally both the eyebrows look exactly the same as when I started. I mean, they both claim 24-hour wear, so you'd think that they would, and they really do. Like, I'd say literally neither of them moved. They both look the exact same, which is really, really good for eyebrow products. But I just am really curious about the water. So I'm gonna wet more. Oh my god, I'm getting this all over myself. I'm gonna wet more and really, now I'm gonna rub a little bit. So maybe with like rubbing, you can kind of see some of the product on there came off. But like it doesn't, like my eyebrow is completely soaked right now and like you can't really see the product going anywhere. It does kind of seem like some of it like, you know, it wore off a little bit with that, but like It's pretty waterproof. Like, it really stuck on there, and I just want to test it out with the Benefit side now. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Benefit one doesn't claim that it's waterproof, but I think it does claim that it's like 24-hour sweat proof, so we'll see. So first I'm gonna dab. Okay, dabbing doesn't really seem to do anything. So yeah, you can definitely see some of the eyebrow stuff on the paper towel, but more of it than like the Tarte side. Now I'm just gonna put more water on. I'm really gonna try to like rub. Okay, so definitely with rubbing, you know, it starts to come off on the paper towel. But like, I feel like if you were caught in like rain, they wouldn't like, you know, like drip down or anything. Like, even if when I rub, it just comes off on the paper towel, it doesn't get off on my skin. Same with this side. But overall, I'm pretty impressed with both of these products. I think personally, I'm gonna lean more towards the Benefit one just because it's more precise and the tip is a little bit smaller where I can really create more brush-like strokes. But if you do have less hair and you really want those strokes, definitely aim towards the Benefit one. But that's gonna be the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this is helpful maybe in deciding like which one to get. Let me know down below if you already have one or you want to get one of them, or if you've tried the Anastasia one. I'm actually very curious. If anyone's tried that, please let me know if I should go check that one out. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I literally appreciate it so much, and I'll see you in my next video.